Live. What's up? Leandre, as always, what's going on, man? How you doing? Welcome. Hey, let me see today. What do we have today? Just some more basketball stuff. I was going to go over the basketball games that happened today. So let me take out my app, just in case you guys aren't following along. So the Utah Jazz just, what's up, Leandre? The Utah Jazz just killed the Denver Nuggets. And again, it was behind Donovan Mitchell. And Donovan Mitchell just said, Dwayne Wade just said about Donovan Mitchell. He said, this guy is the one guy in the league that reminds me of myself. What's up, Cam? And when he said that, I was like, man, that is such a good comparison. Right, because Dwayne Wade was like a smaller guard that slashed and he's strong and he could do a lot of different things. The new Dwayne Wade is definitely Donovan Mitchell, and he put on another show. He scored 57 points the first game against the Nuggets and lost. This game he scored, I think, 31 points. Was it 30 points? He scored 30 points, but he was getting assists and a whole bunch of other stuff. He had this one assist. John, I am not doing the workout today because my mom told me to rest my ankle. Okay. All right. Mitchell drove to the basket and he went up for a layup. And then the guy was like right here and he spun in the air and did a 360 pass to the outside. It was crazy. So if you watch the highlights of that game, there's some pretty good ones. The other game for today was the Toronto Raptors are up 2-0 against the Brooklyn Nets. That series looks like it's over, even though the Nets kind of were ahead during that game. And then the game going on right this second is the Philadelphia 76ers and the Boston Celtics. Philadelphia is without their main guy, Ben Simmons. And Ben Simmons is out of the bubble now. So he is no longer available because he's getting surgery and stuff like that. But then last game, the Celtics won, but one of their guys got hurt. And their guy is Gordon Hayward. And he's been hurt before, very bad injury, so everyone's always scared whenever he gets hurt. But this time he's out for about 4 weeks with an ankle sprain. So Leandre's hurt, and Kim has asthma and can't go, and Gordon Hayward has a hurt ankle. All you guys getting hurt, man. Take care of yourself, okay? All right. Anyway, Philadelphia, this game, they were down 1-0 in a best of 7. They are now up 27-14. But in the NBA, the 13-point lead can go like that. All right. The last game for tonight is the Dallas Mavericks and the LA Clippers. My Lakers lost last night. That was a pretty bad game, but they shot bad, played bad, missed layups, all this stuff. And, they didn't lose by that much. So I think if I were in Portland's locker room, I would say, guys, this will not be easy. If I'm in the Lakers locker room, I would say if we do lose, we don't go down without a fight. If the Lakers are fighting, I think that should go in the Lakers' favor a lot of times out of not that many more times. Anyways, the quote of the day is aim for the highest. All right. And if you listen to that carefully, aim for the highest. What that means is don't strive to be average. Don't strive to be just okay. All right? You want to aim for the absolute highest. You have to do it truthfully so that when you miss, and you're bound to miss, you're going to miss, okay? If you aim high enough, you will miss your goal. But when you miss your goal, you want to miss it and be at a very high place. So if this is like college, this is the pros, you want to aim above that so that when you miss, boom, you're like, dang it, I didn't hit my goal. Well, you still made it to college. If your goal is to make high school and then, college, if it happens, whatever, then you're going to aim right here and you're going to fall short. Don't forget, you're going to fall short of your goal no matter what. You're not going to get to college. All right? So make sure that you're aiming high enough and aim for the highest and do things that the highest would do. And if that's not who you are, then, man, you got some things to work on. If you're going, I don't care if you're a cashier at Safeway. You should want to become the best cashier at Safeway. Don't do anything half-hearted. It's just not worth your time. Like, if you're not going to go hard, why go at all? And if that's not your mentality and you're just like, whatever, dude. I don't care if I win. I don't care if I get an A. Whatever, dude. Then, why live? whatever. I mean, whatever. Just stay in the house all day long. Go back in a cave like human beings used to, and just never come out. Because you're not going to advance anything forward. The whole human race is better without you. All right. So you should want to do something great in your life. All right. Martin Luther King said it like this. He said, I don't care what you want to do in life. You should want to become the greatest. And he said it's called the drum major instinct. And a drum major is the person who drums, right? And many bands, the drummer is the main guy. That's like the guy in the front who goes, and everyone follows him. And then even in war, they would put the drum major in front without a weapon, which was stupid, but still, he would be drumming along. So he's like he's the leader. Everyone follows his beat, right? And he says that everyone wants to be the drum major. Everyone wants to be number one. Everyone wants to be the best. And he goes, that's not bad. Some people think that that's really bad. Some people think, oh man, if you want to be number one, that's not like giving. That's not like loving. And he goes, no. He goes, you should definitely want to be number one at everything that you do. Even if you're a street sweeper, be the best street sweeper ever. But yeah, Leandre is a drummer. Right? But you should also want to be number one at love, number one at kindness and things like that. So he said, it's a good instinct. It's a great instinct. So embrace it. So if you don't have that instinct, you're missing a crucial part of life. And when it comes down to being kind, to being like loving, you probably won't be number one at that either. All right. Those who don't like try hard at basketball and don't try hard at school, when they become a father or a mother, they're probably not going to try that hard at that. And if you're saying, oh, no, I'm going to suck at everything, but I'm going to be great at this one thing. That's not how it works. If you suck at everything and you don't try at anything, right when you find your passion, you're going to try to turn it on and it will never kick into full gear. And you'll always just be mediocre and less than you could have been if you had practiced trying hard the entire time. All right. With that said, let's move on to the next thing, our workouts. Again, if you have any questions about the workouts, post them in the comment section and I will get to them. I love questions. And again, if I have to turn the camera around to show you guys on the court, I can do that. So ask me questions. Now, like I've always said, we must pretend in basketball, okay? All right. When Kobe Bryant was growing up, he pretended that he was Michael Jordan. He was pretending. And he pretended that he could one day be as great as Michael Jordan, right? He wasn't sure. No one was sure. But he pretended. And he pretended so much so that it kind of annoyed me, even though he was on my team. Because after the games, he would give interviews. And Michael Jordan used to chew gum during games, okay? And he would go like this. And he would always be like, oh, yeah, so I had a great game, like that, right? He'd always be chewing. It's like weird, right? Well, when Kobe Bryant gave interviews afterwards, Kobe wasn't chewing gum, but he still gave the interviews like Michael Jordan. He was like, yeah, I did this. And it was weird. He was copying off Michael Jordan. His fadeaway was like Michael Jordan. His dunks were like Michael Jordan. Everything was like Michael Jordan. There's actually a good video on it online that shows side by side Michael Jordan doing a move and Kobe Bryant doing a move. And Kobe just copied off him. Like exactly. It was crazy. All right. But the point of that is saying that, I don't know, basically if you copy off the best, you're going to be pretty good. So here go the workouts. And I'm sorry. I was going to say, I know that you guys aren't Kobe Bryant. All right. Just like I know you guys aren't Michael Jordan. But I pretend every day. So let me think. Who's online right now? I got Leandre. I got Cam. Who else is here? Well, let's just say Leandre. Leandre is the next Michael Jordan. All right. I am logging into these every single day, giving a 30-minute talk about basketball. Not for anyone else. Not for Cam, not for Finn, not for anyone else. I'm just doing it for Leandre because he's so amazing. Because I want to have an impact in his life. And he loves basketball so much. He watches these shows with a pen and paper. And he wants to learn about it so much. Now, I know that's not true. But can we pretend? All right. Let's see how much you guys can focus on this one thing. And especially if it's a thing that you love. And let's see if you guys can like be obsessed with it like I obviously am. All right. So we're going to talk about the intricacies of basketball. And if it's interesting to you, keep coming for these. All right. Anyways, here's the stuff. All right. Elementary, 1-on-1, no steals, no blocks. We do this as a game. So Basically, so you can be comfortable shooting shots over a person. So they're not allowed to steal the ball, not allowed to block the ball, but you only get one dribble max to shoot shots. It also helps the defense because hardly ever do you get steals or blocks every single play. So you must work to stay in front of them, and they know that you're not allowed to steal or block it, so they're going to be bolder. So you have to put a hand in their face without poking their eyes out and without blocking the ball. So you must slide in front. You must work extra hard. People think that this drill is the no-play defense drill. Nah, dude. This drill is to play extra defense, extra hard defense, because now you have to slide in front. If you're too good, you have to go like this and then avoid the ball too. So you have to extra move. So if you can play one-on-one defense in the no steals, no blocks game, and you can do that well enough and stop them, then you know if you were allowed to steal and block, that you can stop them even better. So defense, really focus on this drill and get that out there, okay? And figure that out. Next one is make 15 threes in 3 minutes. I think that's a good goal. All right? In 1 minute, you should be able to shoot 8 threes. That's a good pace. All right, sprinting in, sprinting out, getting the rebound, sprinting out. 8 threes in a minute, maybe even 9. Heck, if you run hard, you can even get 10. All right, but 8 threes at minimum. All right. If you can make 5 per minute, that's a good shooter. Now, whether that's 50% going pretty super fast where you shoot 5 for 10, or that's 5 for 8, which is 6.25, right? That mathematician mind, baby, I got it. All right, where you're going 5 for 8, where you're shooting semi-slow. So if you go slow, you have to shoot a higher percentage. If you go fast, you can just shoot a slightly smaller percentage, but 50% from 3-point range when you're wide open, yeah, that's a good shooter. Below that, you're just not a good shooter. So don't call yourself a good shooter. Keep getting up thousands of shots a day until you are a good shooter. All right, that's what a good shooters can do. And they can do it for a long term. So 3 minutes of 5 threes per minute. So 15 threes in 3 minutes is the goal. Next one is line jumps to shots. We jump over the line, and then you shoot the shot. Then you jump sideways, jump 1 foot, jump the other foot, then jump sideways 1 foot, sideways the other foot, then scissor dribbles, and then side scissors. All right, and we do one of those per shot, and we go like against the other person. But when you're jumping over the lines, you jump really, really fast for about 30 seconds or so, and this gets you quicker. All right, that's the main point of this drill is the line jumps. Next one is tap series. All right, going dribbling in and then coming in and going cross between the legs, and you go tap, and then you either go left or right. All right, after that, and then you can bring it up with the left hand as well. We can relate with the tap dribble. When you're going tap, you're gonna try to decide where the guy's leaning, so he can't beat you either way. All right, let me actually show you guys that one. I'm gonna turn the camera around to help you guys out with that one. Hold up. What do we have? I got a basket out there. Nice. All right. So for the tap, you want to be able to get down low and choose away. So you come up to it at a decent pace. You get down and you go tap. All right, it's just a little tap. What you're not doing is you're not passing the ball like this. You're reaching down and you're tapping the ball. You hit the ball. The ball doesn't hit you. So it's not a dribble. It's a slap. You slap it between your legs like this. And you come up with either the left hand or the right hand. And then you can go left or go right after that. So if I come up like this and I go tap, I can go cross to a jump shot, or I can go tap straight to a jump shot, or even a drive. And when you do this, you're down low like this, ready to explode either way. You're just looking at it. If you get to the East Coast, you see a whole bunch of like small black point guards. They'll go like tap multiple times. They'll go like this, and then boom, explode. I'm not saying to do all that, but know that you're deciding which way they're going to play defense on you. Then you go the opposite way. So that's the tap series. Oh, too much. And if you are having trouble with it, it's the same thing as our, what is that drill called that every kid loves? the spider dribble. There you go. So you go like this, and you go tap, 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 and you go basket. It's just one of those. Just one time. Tap, tap. All right. So that's that. Hopefully you heard me. I'm sorry I'm late. I had so much alcohol today. Whoa, no. Blake, don't drink alcohol. Oh, wait, I read that wrong. Oh, so much school today. Schoolwork. I'm a really bad reader. I apologize. I honestly need some more schoolwork, obviously. Anyways, but don't drink alcohol either, okay, guys? That's bad. All right. Anyways, I never drank until I was 23, I think. Yeah, I was 23, and I didn't do it because of basketball. I was wanted to be in control of myself, and I knew that people that drank that didn't. I'm not calling you an alcoholic, Blake, but I'm not calling you an alcoholic. So don't be an alcoholic, Blake, okay? Don't drink. Don't drink and play. It's not good for you, Blake. All right. Anyways, next thing, we have our 21 times 3 jumps. That's jump from the right side, reach, jump from the left side, reach, jump from the middle, reach with 2 hands. And you do that 21 times a day. All right? And when you do that, you're working on the exact muscles that you're supposed to work on to be able to jump higher. All right. And it's an everyday process. Man, I have not been able to ever talk a kid into doing this. I don't know one kid who's ever done it, but you can increase your vertical by like this much, so it's worth it. I think Finn Kaufman tried doing it. I don't know if he finished it. I don't think so. He didn't say anything. He definitely didn't film it. I think he did. I'm not sure. I don't know. Anyways, do that, jump, and then quick ball touches. That's when someone holds the ball up high. You touch it with the right hand, left hand, both hands, and then you repeat that. But when you land, you want to jump immediately, like a jumping jack, all right? Like a ball bouncing. You just want to jump, 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 because quick jumping is what basketball is all about. Let's go to the next one for the middle school. The shell drill, which is just 5 people on the outside, 5 people on the inside, and when they pass the ball, you jump to the help side, you jump to denial, or you jump on the ball, and you yell the position that you're at. We should know this by now, but it's kind of hard to simulate during quarantine since you guys aren't together. Next one is defensive free throw box out. That's making sure that we are talking, saying who has shooter, who has pinch. When you have pinch, or even anyone, make sure that your arm is over their arm and your leg's over their leg, and you're pushing them back. You're not going toward the ball. Lots of cones is when we have 5 cones in a row or 4 cones, and you go through them and you go cross, 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 cross. Then you right hand, then left hand back. Then you go in and out between the legs behind the back. Right hand, left hand back. Then you go scissor dribbles, push, scissor dribble, push. Right hand, left hand back. Next one is on the count, quick dribble. And if you have any questions about any of these, just ask me. I'm just rattling through them right now. On count, quick dribbles. When I say 5, and you have to do 5 scissor dribbles or 5 behind the back dribbles, and they alternate, and I'll be like 4 or whatever I say, 7, whatever. You do that many. You want to be as perfect as possible in between. Again, if you guys are doing these drills, that would be nice. So again, I'm going to pretend that you guys are all Kobe Bryant and you're taking notes right now. And right after this, maybe you do this and you film all these drills and you do them all. Now, are you Kobe Bryant? Hell no. Y'all ain't Kobe Bryant. Of course not. Can you guys work as hard as you can? No, you can't do that. Can you guys jump as high as you can? Nope. But can you pretend for a day? Yeah. Can you pretend the next day? Yes. Can you pretend every day from now until you're 40 years old and make the NBA? Probably not. But how much can you stretch that? Can you do it for a week? Can you do it for a year? And I assure you, whatever you stretch it to, if you can stretch it until you graduate high school, that won't be your last game. And I think that's the goal for many people. Your last senior night game, you don't want that to be your last game ever playing. No more games, no more referees, no one cheering for you. You're just a regular person after that. You have to quit basketball. And for some of you guys, you may not make high school. And you don't want that. All right, you want to go beyond that. So I'm saying, since you live to you're like 80, hopefully, right? I'm saying put in that effort right now and see how much you can stretch this right now. All right. So I'm going to say the homework. You guys are going to see it. You guys are listening to it. Great job. But now you guys are going to actually do it. And if it's too hot outside to do anything, talk about it. I don't care. Do something. All right. And again, yeah, the best players will go outside and do it until they were like bleeding from their freaking forehead. Maybe you're not that, but you can try a little bit. All right. Again, try. And if you're inside because both your legs are broken and one of your arms broken, use the one arm that's working. Draw out the drills and post that. That's how much you should want this. And be like, sorry, I'm not strong enough because I'm going to get hurt every single day because that's who I am. I'm a weak person. But even though my body's weak, my mind is strong. All right. And if my body was stronger, yeah, I would make the NBA, but it's not. You can say that. Or you can say, I'm going to get my body stronger. And this won't last forever. All right. I'm going to be able to go through the pain one day. And I'm going to figure it out. All right. So good luck to you guys. And I hope someone's doing this. Again, let me see who's been doing the workouts. Again, my trusty phone. Let's see who did the workouts today. I think I know the answer. But anyways, Limitless basketball videos. We got Gavin Dodge posted 3 of his. I think he was catching up. Blake Bastani, Armand Craig. Blake Bastani. Oh, wait, John Sanders is in that mix too. Blake Bastani, Armand, Blake, Armand, Gavin, Blake, Armand, Finn. Oh, that's when he was playing one-on-one with the 2 girls for 30 minutes. Blake and Finn right here with a 5-minute video. And then we have Armand, Gavin, Armand, Blake, Armand, Blake, Gavin. So if you want to hear your name said, maybe post the videos. I mean, if you want me to think that you're working, post them. Again, these are the people that I see. But maybe these guys are smart and you guys are actually doing the videos. And you guys are like, I just don't know how to post them. Maybe these guys are smarter than you. I don't know. Maybe their YouTube accounts work and yours don't. I don't know, but it's all that I see. So ask them for some help. All right. Or if you can figure it out yourself, just do it. Or say, how do you work so hard? How do you work so hard? Because again, those guys that were in the Olympics with Kobe Bryant, who were like Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, they were like, how does Kobe work that much harder than we do? We're working for 3 hours a day. How does he work for 6? How does he work for 8? They didn't know. I think that it starts when you're young. So you guys might as well start it now. Next one is lane slides. You can do those as well, just sliding back and forth. Make sure you use your strong leg first. And then post big, seal to score. That's when you're in the post and then a player's playing too close to you, seal over his body, just like our defense rebound. Put your hand over his hand and your foot over his foot, and then you both arms up high. He asks for the ball, hook shot over both shoulders. Anyways, on to the high school one. We have our favorite underdog game. I love that game. All right, where the best player shoots the elbow shots. The worst player shoots the elbow shots. The best player runs 10 sprints, and then they play one-on-one. Every shot that he made, the worst player gets added to his score. They play to 7 or 11 or whatever, and then the other guy's tired. He's coming in with the deficit, and then he must try to beat him. So it kind of evens the game up, and it makes it hard for both people. It's a great way to play one-on-one when things are unmatched. Last second shots, again, you can shoot 3, 2, 1, coming in for a 3 with the dribble in. You can shoot it off the catch, last second shots, or you can shoot it sprinting off the run and then catching to score. Or you can just dance up top and then pull up for a 3. But you want to do a countdown, and you also want to have consequences. Like if you miss, if you shoot 5 of them, you must make 3. Or you have 5 push-ups, everyone under 3, or something like that. Have some kind of consequence that you do afterwards, where it's like sprinting or push-ups that you do after the whole drill's over, and you just keep adding it up so that the misses mean something. And you make pressure shots, and you make yourself more comfortable so that during games you can actually hit those shots. And then we have weave rebounds is with 3 people. I throw off the backboard. The next person jumps in the air, catches it, throws off the backboard to the person behind me. He throws off the backboard to me because I've now switched spots, and you just keep rotating between those 3 people. You have the athletic spin to reverse. That is in and out between the legs, spin to air reverse. Then pick and roll retreat is when you retreat to beat is when you get double team off the pick and roll, you back as fast as you can, then you go toward the big guy and have him screen the guy in. Then the last one is ball drop layup. Make sure that you go foot fire, they drop the ball, you shoot off without making a negative step, catch the ball and score, and you're doing that for your first step straight. Again, make sure you guys are actually doing these. Whether you're in elementary school, middle school, or high school, if you have the book, it's a lot easier. You can buy the book on limitlesshoops.com. Make sure that you guys take care of that. Also take care of all the challenges, which no one's posting challenges besides those 3 guys. So take care of the challenges. And you can also read our quotes and motivational story. The motivational story today is develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are 2 of the surest stepping stones towards success. All right, that means that when you get discouraged and you get put down and you fail, you're going the right direction. That means that you're pushing yourself hard enough, but you must go. You can't have them stop you, right? So you must take the stairs to where you want to go, but each step is like a failure. All right, it's going to suck, but you must take the next step. But if the failure of the stair makes you stop and you're like, here's a stair, I'm not going to do that, and you go the other way, you're never going to get to the highest heights. And that's why we must aim for the highest, like our quote of the day, and we must develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are 2 of the surest stepping stones towards success. All right. If you are doing the daily challenges, on the first grade, you're on day 18 of the 2-minute 2-ball dribbling challenge. All right. Again, you first grader, that doesn't exist out there. I know you're working hard. You're on day 18. You keep going, baby. All right, day 18 of the 2-minute 2-ball dribbling challenge. All right, I think you have about 30 days of doing that. All right, knock that out. Day 18, man, you did 17 straight days. Awesome job. Now, we know that crap's not true because no one's doing this. We have no NBA basketball players in our program, and no one wants to try. But maybe that might change. And again, you have not failed yet, not even one day. The book hasn't started yet. Psych! I psyched you guys all out. There's nothing in the book so far that you should have been doing. I didn't even want to sell the books until right now or in a few weeks. The books don't start until August 30th. So if you guys were just thinking, man, I failed, man. Oh, I can't do it no more. Oh, I thought I was good. I'm not good. John was right. Nah, man. You haven't even started yet. We're not even on day 1 of the book. We're on day 0, day -20 right now. Is it the 11th? No. 19th? I can't count. We're on day -12 right now. It doesn't start until like August 31st, guys. All right, so we're okay. But once that starts, then you suck if you don't do it. I gave you all the answers. You guys know how in math class where I don't know if some of you young guys don't have it yet, but in high school, they put the answers in the back of the book because that's how hard math is, I guess. Even if you know the answer, you still have to write down how you got to the answer, and people will still get it wrong. But they have the answers in the back of the book. I'm giving you the answers to make any level of basketball that you want in a book, and you get to use the book during the test. All right, so make sure you guys do that. All right, I'm giving you the answers. Who's going to open up the book? Now, if you're saying, "Hey, coach, that's why I'm not going to read the book. That's why I'm not trying, dude. I don't want to cheat at this, dog." Then you're a little too hardcore. All right, please just cheat. I'm giving you a cheat sheet. Follow it exactly, and you'll make any level that God has made humanly possible. All right. So if you're like 1 feet tall, maybe then you won't make your high school team. But like, dude, you'll get so far and you will reach your ceiling. And that ceiling might be college. It might be the pros. Who knows? Because no one's ever worked that hard ever. No one's followed instructions that much from a pro. All right. To a T like that every single day. No, I don't think anyone's ever done that. Follow the curriculum like that. This book that I've made has never existed in the world. All right, for basketball. And that's why I made it, because no one has ever just laid it all out for anyone. And one day the entire world will know about it because I'm going to start pimping it out to everyone. But only you guys have it so far. And you have no clue what you're doing or what you're looking at. Because in 10, 20 years, there's going to be a lot of pros that will have followed that book. And you got to make sure that maybe you're one of them. All right. You have gold right there in your hand. Take care of it. Knock it out the park. And I will see you guys soon for the isolation workout. Okay, guys? All right. If you're not doing it, it's all good. I'll see y'all later. But if you are doing it, knock it out. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Great job. Reese's Pieces, homies.